Mackerel ceviche with the most amazing, crisp, delicious fennel salad. Mackerel is incredible, cheap, but so delicious. And ceviche just means basically marinating, but the secret is in the dressing. Pink grapefruit, take the top off and the bottom. And don't slice off too much to begin with, otherwise you'll regret it. Keep your knife nice and flat and just start peeling. Twist, and you see how thick the pith is, just follow with your knife. Nothing worse when you're doing this, it comes out like a hexagon or a 50p piece. You can do this dressing with lemons, limes, oranges, but there's something quite beautiful about a pink grapefruit. Turn it over and double check, a little bit there. Really important to get rid of all the pith. Slice each side of your pith that keeps all those segments together. There's the lime, slice down, slice in. Give that a little stir, whisk it, and it starts to separate all those little segments. Season it. Olive oil. These are little fennel prongs. Amazing flavour. Gives a really nice aniseedy, delicious freshness. It always frustrates me how many people throw that away because the flavour in there is fantastic in a fish stock. Incredible in a vinaigrette. Add that in.
Next, chopped coriander.
Ceviche is served in its marinade. Something quite picturesque when you see all that glistening. Save a little touch of your dressing for the fennel. Now, your mackerel. It's been filleted and pin-boned. Rinse your knife and just slice through bite-sized chunks.
Ceviche is popular in Spain and South America and is always made from raw fish or seafood cured in a citrus dressing.
The less you handle the mackerel, the better it is. When you start mixing it up and tossing and turning it, you lose the texture.
The fresher the mackerel is, the better it will taste. But when you're serving it raw like this, make sure it really is fresh out of the sea.
Just lightly season so that ceviche starts to cure and marinate that mackerel. Finish that with thin little shards of pink grapefruit and then just a little drizzle of olive oil on top. Leave that to sit. I always like marinating my mackerel literally an hour before I want to eat it. That kind of cured, lightly pickled ceviche flavour that is incredible.
To go with my ceviche, for my ultimate light lunch, a beautiful quinoa salad with amazing textures and fresh aromatic flavours to excite the palate. Add 1 part pre-rinsed quinoa to 2 parts cold water. If you're not using pre-rinsed, the quinoa grains should be soaked before use to remove their bitter coating. Bring to a simmer and cook for about 20 minutes until the water is absorbed. Spoon the cooked quinoa onto a plate and spread out to cool. Meanwhile, dry roast flaked almonds in a frying pan. Once golden, add raisins, chopped mint, and spring onions. Peel strips of skin from a whole cucumber to make stripes. Then remove the seeds and chop into half-moon slices. Add half cherry tomatoes and the cooled quinoa. And gently mix in with your fingers. Season with salt and pepper. Dress with a good squeeze of lime and drizzle of olive oil. Finish with a few fresh mint leaves. And for my ultimate light lunch, I'm doing another delicious salad with shaved fennel.
The secret here is to peel the outside. That gets rid of that firm skin. It starts to sort of brighten up a little bit, almost like the sun's come out.
Once you've discarded the outer layer, gently shave off thin strips of fennel for your salad.
The advantage of having this nice and thin is because it's like these wonderful, thin fennel crisps. Fragrant, delicious. Peel them into your ice water. This can be done a couple of hours before you want to eat.
This will preserve the fennel's fresh flavour and make it lovely and crisp.
Drain the fennel. Look at it, beautiful.
complement the fennel, a delicious dressing, starting with chopped coriander.
Fennel and lime go brilliantly well together. Zest over the fennel, and then use all the goodness inside the lime. Lightly season it.
Dress with the leftover grapefruit marinade from the ceviche, followed by a drizzle of olive oil.
That's delicious. Mackerel sat marinating away. A beautiful, stunning fennel salad, and that goes brilliantly well with the quinoa. Packed full of flavour, but incredibly light and very healthy. No wonder I'm so thin.